being you. You let people stick a finger in your face and tell you you're no good. And when things got hard, you started looking for something to blame, like a big shadow. Let me tell you something you already know. The world ain't all sunshine and rainbows. It's a very mean and nasty place, and I don't care how tough you are, it will beat you to your knees and keep you there permanently if you let it. You, me, or nobody is gonna hit as hard as life. But it ain't about how hard you hit. It's about how hard you can get hit and keep moving forward. How much you can take and keep moving forward. That's how winning is done. Now, if you know what you're worth, now go out and get what you're worth. But you gotta be willing to take the hits and not pointing fingers saying you ain't where you wanna be because of him or her or anybody. Cowards do that, and that ain't you. You're better than that.
Hey man, what's up?
I don't know, man.
What's happening out there?
I don't know.
It's like our chemistry's off or something.
Yeah. Wait a minute. It's not chemistry. It's calculus.
How do you spell it? So then we're gonna get some, probably get some Taylor series of, we're gonna do some Sigma. And then probably gonna write integral sigma of x to the n over 4 minus x squared. That goes to where converges math.
Phelan is down there. Oh, he got it! He got it! He got it!
How are we gonna do that?
I'll show you, man. Come on. Potential. All right? Brock, something's up with you, okay, as a quarterback. And I know you can throw a good ball, but you're not analyzing your passes well enough, all right? You need to understand you have the potential to throw a good pass, but you need to know your passes better, all right? Now, you're a smart guy, right? You're in calculus, okay? I'm going to give you a function, and you're going to throw that function. But to do so properly, you need to know the ins and the outs of that function, all right? Today, we're going to find your function. All right, Brock. So if I'm just spitballing a function here, something I think you would probably throw best is something along the lines of s of t equals negative 0.1 t minus 2 squared plus 5, all right? Now, I don't know. Does that seem like that's going to work for you? Okay, good. All right, so first thing we want to know is just right at basics. What's the velocity you're going to throw at, all right? And to do that, we take the integral, or the derivative of position. So s of t equals, s prime of t equals v of t. And therefore, velocity equals, you need to pull down the exponent, correct? All right? 0.1 t minus 2. Don't forget your chain rule, all right? So you're going to multiply all this by 1/10, and then that drops off, okay? So the velocity of your function is going to be good to know. All right, now I'm a little rusty, so I forgot about a few things. We're going to want to put this in parentheses, because when you square your derivative, you want to make sure you're not taking that 1 into account, otherwise it's going to do the whole thing. And then also we need to set bounds for our function. Now we're hoping that this is a Hail Mary. This is our last stroke for a touchdown. So we're going to have our bounds b to a, or a to b, and a will equal 0, and b is going to equal 50 yards. Okay. Now fortunately, we have the aid of a calculator, But if we were to do this analytically, it would be the antiderivative, and then plugging in your b bound, and then plugging in your a bound, and subtracting the a from the b. But, like I said, we do have calculators, so our arc length is 52.06 yards. What we're going to do is we're going to set 50 equal to the position, and then put in your function, squared plus 5. Okay, and then we're just going to solve for it. So subtract over the 5, and that leaves you with 45 equals negative 1/10 t minus 2 squared. And we don't want to end up with any negative square roots, so we're going to distribute this negative here, which gives us 45 equals negative 0.1 t plus 2, and square all that. And then again, we're going to square root the 5 just to get rid of this square, or square root the 45, excuse me. Thank you. So we got that right there, and then subtract over the 2, we get square root of 45 minus 2 equals negative 0.1 t, and last but not least, divide over that negative 45 minus 2, all of that divided by negative 0.1, and that will be our time. All right, Brock, you ready to go try it?
Yeah.
All right, let's go.